Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga. Today's practice is a fire element practice that is aligned with summer, and it's all about connection. Connecting to yourself, connecting to your heart, connecting to others. We are going to start standing today. We're going to get into our low back. We're going to get into our arms. You may need a bolster, but that is optional. Begin by closing your eyes, if that feels safe and comfortable for you, taking your hands to your heart. If it's not feel comfortable for you to close your eyes, let your eyes unfocus a bit. Taking your attention inward. Letting go of what came before you stepped onto your mat. This first part can be done seated as well if you'd like, but I thought I'd give an option to start standing. How are you connecting to your heart today? Do you feel like there's a strong connection? Maybe you feel like there's a weak connection. How are you connecting to others? And as you breathe in, imagine a red light coming into your body, filling your body and your heart space with a soothing, healing red light. And as you exhale through your mouth, imagine a gray light coming out of you, getting rid of the things that no longer serve you, getting rid of toxins, getting rid of anxiety. A couple more breaths here. And let all of that go. Let's move into the wake up, beginning with our 4 thumps. The first one is kidney 27, right below your collarbones, towards the center of your chest. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Maybe making a ha sound. And then moving on to your center of your sternum. You can again use your heart, you can use your hands, use a couple of hands. You can use a fist, and I like to massage here. And then taking your hands down to where on a woman, you'd be at your bra line. And then finally, underneath your eyes, on your orbital bone, light pressure, feeling that grounding. It's part of the reason to start standing, getting nice and grounded into this present moment, right here, right now. And put your hands on your thighs and just take a moment to pause. What connections are you making? Inhale, one arm comes up and then connects with the same knee. Second arm, one more time. Brush your hands off. And then hand comes to opposite knee. And you can make this as big as you would like it to be. You can also turn around. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Yes, you can. You can turn around and you can take your hands to the opposite foot. I like to do that too. And coming back to face forward, place your hands either on the pubic bone or slightly in front of the body in that area. Take a moment. This is a great time to set an intention for your practice. I, of course, have already offered connection to yourself, to to your spirit, to others. And once you have that affirmation, go ahead and inhale. Bring the hands up the center line of your body, flip them up towards the heavens. Exhale through your mouth and allow the arms to come down, around, back to the start point. 2 more times. And last time, really zip that intention into your body. Take one finger to your belly button. Really doesn't matter which one. One to your third eye, between your eyebrows, slightly above. Push in and slightly up. 3 big breaths, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, maybe with a H-A sound, H-A-A-A. Brush your hands off again. Let your hands come by your sides. Just notice what you feel. For instance, I can feel a tingling in my hands, in my palms specifically. You may not feel that. You may feel something else completely. It's all good. We're all different. I'm going to turn around. You do not need to, just so I can show you what I'm doing. Keeping the same breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, begin to circle your hands on your low back. So the backs of your palms, backs of your hands are on that low back, circling. Then flatten the hands. Slowly bring them around your hips. I'm going to turn back around so you can see what I'm doing. Coming forward, pressing the hands towards the groin, and then flipping those palms back and forth. Deep breaths. And now begin to take those hands, bring them up the midline of your body, up to the sides of your mouth. 3 big exhales with a ha sound. Again, dust your hands off. I'm not going to mirror you, so I'm going from my right side to my left side. It's going to look on screen like I'm going from my left side to my right side. Go from your right to your left. Come as far back on your hip as you can, maybe getting onto your back a little bit. And then with some pressure, bring your hands forward, around the midline, and over to the other side. And then 2 more times. Same breaths, in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. On this 3rd time, go ahead and take your hand down the outer side of that leg, off the pinky toe. Again, shake your hands off. I know you can't see me down here. Cover your big toe with your hands, the palms of your hands, and then come up the side of your foot on the inside, up the inside of the ankles, inside of the lower leg, inside of the thighs, coming out at the hips, up the side of your body, about towards your armpits, and then back down to that bra line area, and just a little massage. And now we're going to go to the second side. So now we're going to our left side, and we're coming over to the right with pressure. Down the outside of that leg. For me, it's my right leg. Off the right pinky toe. Brush the hands off. Hands cover your big toe. And then up the side of the inside of your foot. Inside ankle. Inside lower legs. Thighs. Out at the hips. Coming up to the armpits. Back down to your bra line. If you're a woman. And again, a few thumps. I am going to come to the side. You won't be able to see me fully, but on an inhale, straighten up through the spine and then slowly begin to roll down. If you have back issues, you can, of course, come down halfway with a straight back, but otherwise, just allow yourself to come down and dangle. This is called Dangling Pose. I connect to myself, to my spirit, and to others. Arms can come wherever feels comfortable to you. Maybe you need to hold on to your shins or your knees. Maybe you can reach the floor. Bent knees are fine. Head points down towards the floor. Connecting the heart to the mind, which calms the heart and the mind. And engaging that core to protect that low back, slowly bring yourself back up. Okay, by now you should have made it down to your mat or bed. If you have a bolster, I suggest putting it horizontally across your mat or bed. I'm going to demo this without the bolster at first, and then I'll show you how you can use the bolster in this pose. Come up briefly into a tabletop position, and then come down to your forearms, slowly down to your stomach. Legs come straight out behind you. Arms are about shoulder width apart. Elbows can be directly under your shoulders. If that doesn't feel right on your low back, you may want to take them a little further out. Coming into Sphinx Pose. And another variation can be taking this bolster and bringing your heart down onto the bolster. Elbows come up against the bolster. Hands point forward. Elbows are bent. And legs are straight out behind you. If at any time your neck feels uncomfortable during this practice, go ahead and let it dangle down. Relax all the muscles. Relax your glutes. Relax your head and your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Connect into that heart space. I connect my heart and mind. I connect to others. I connect to myself. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and push into the palms of your hands and then back towards your shoulders. Slowly push up into a tabletop position, placing your prop over to the side, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take the toes of your feet together, the big toes, and then your knees out wide, shifting your hips back to rest on your heels. Maybe taking your elbows out, side to side, and placing your head on top of your hands. Child pose. We're only here for about a minute. Check in with your breath. Can you smooth it out a bit more? Last breath here. And then press into your palms so they walk them back to your torso. Gently come onto your side and then roll over so that you are coming down onto your forearms and all the way down onto your mat. Knees bent, soles of the feet on your mat. And then bring your hips to one side of your mat. It really doesn't matter which one. Whichever side your hips are on, take the top of your torso over towards the opposite side. So you're kind of going like this, and you are trying to keep both shoulder blades on your mat as much as possible. If one comes up a little bit, that's pretty normal. If it comes up a lot, you might want to put like a folded towel or a block or something there to just raise your mat, so to speak, to your body. And then inhale your arms overhead and stretch them out. Straighten out your legs and take them to the same side as your torso. So you're making a banana shape, and in fact this is called Banasana. Feel a big stretch from the tip of your pinky finger all the way down the inside of your arm, down your side body. Connecting with your heart meridian. You may even want to take the outside leg on top of the inside leg for a slightly deeper side body stretch. Last couple of breaths here. And slowly begin to take that torso back over so that it's straight. Bend your legs, take the soles of your feet to the mat and bring yourself to the middle of your mat. And just take your feet a little bit wider than hip width and allow the knees to fall together. One last breath here. And let's move on to second side, bringing your hips over to one side of your mat, starting by bringing your torso over to the opposite side. Arms come up overhead, really stretching overhead, and then finally the legs straighten and also come to that same side as the arms, that banana shape, Banasana. Relax those muscles. Really sink into your mat. I connect to my heart, to my spirit, to my mind, and to others. Last couple of breaths here. And slowly begin to bring your arms down, shifting your torso towards the middle of your mat, bending your knees, maybe pressing in, lifting your hips to straighten out that spine. And taking the feet out a little wider than hip width, allow the knees to fall together. Last couple of breaths here. And then take your arms a little out from your body. And palms can face up or face down. Straighten out one leg, let the foot fall open, and then the other leg. Maybe grabbing your bolster and placing it under your knees to make your low back a bit more comfortable. Moving into Savasana, allowing these practices to really integrate into your body so that when you leave your mat today, you can take a feeling of connection and calm into the rest of your day. Now is a great time to revisit the intention you may have set at the beginning. I offered connection, physically getting into our low back and into our arms, and anything you may have set. And just relax into stillness until you hear me speak again. Feel free to stay in your Savasana for as long as feels right today. If you are moving on into the rest of your day, begin to allow your breath to deepen. Feel into all the points of your body that are held so safely, so securely by the earth. Back of the head, shoulder blades, back of the heels. Begin to take any small movements you need to bring yourself back into this present moment. And in your own way and in your own time, meet me back in an easy seated position. Inhale. Sweep your arm out, doesn't really matter which arm, out to the side, up overhead, fingers point up, thumb is towards your body as you bring your hand down towards the midline of your body. Breathing in and out through the nose. Other side, same thing. This time you're going to breathe in through your nose. Big exhale through your mouth. Second side. Big exhale. And then take your thumb towards your body. Fingers point down as you bring the hand up the midline of the body, breathing in and out through the nose, pushing out to the side. Second side, up the midline. Watching as you move your hand. And this time breathing in through the nose. Big exhale as you bring your arm back down. Last time. Go ahead and take your hands to your heart. And once again, connect to that heart space. Notice any differences you may feel since the beginning of this practice. Inhale. Bring the palms of the hands together, really pressing in, bringing the elbows out to each side. Press the thumbs into the heart space, slightly bowing the head over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you nourish your connections every day. Blink the eyes open if they were shut, taking in your mat, raising your head, hopefully smiling, and allowing the hands to fall down to your knees. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell to know when I release new videos, which is usually every other week on Sunday mornings. Right about now, you're going to see a few practices that you may want to investigate and or add on to this practice. This week is a full moon, so we've gone a little past the full moon by the time you see this video, but it is a full moon, so I thought I would highlight some of my full moon practices. There's a Yin Yoga for grief, there's a full moon Yin Yoga for gratitude and abundance, and there's a really short meditation, full moon meditation for gratitude and abundance. Thank yourself for taking this time for yourself. And if you are going into the rest of your day, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening.